Welcome, beautiful soul, to the Divine Love Healing Channel. I am Mystic Moon, your intuitive lightworker witch, here to guide you on your cosmic journey of life. Today's video, we will be discussing Imbolc and having a tarot reading to follow of how you can bring your light into the world. Imbolc is a traditional pagan holiday which we invite the sun's light into our lives out of its deep slumber of darkness. All the winter months, the sun is kind of absent from our lives, and now as we turn towards spring, the sun is vibrant, high in the sky for longer periods of time, and inviting growth into the world, out of its slumber and into the light. So today, how can you invite that energy into your life? How can you invite this light? How can you wake up from the darkness? Not that darkness was a bad thing. Sometimes we need to go in, we need to rest, we need to retreat. It's a beautiful thing to invite winter into your life because that invites regrowth and rebirth. And this is all about rebirth right now, before true spring happens and it's all abundant and fertile. So how can we invite light to your life? We have 3 tarot card piles right now. We will be reading about how you can rise into your power, what you need to heal so you can feel whole, and what vision guides you forward. So take a look at the cards. We have card pile 1, card pile 2, or card pile 3. So take a deep breath in, get centered, tune in, and select a card pile that calls to you. What you need to do to rise into your power. We have the Empress, number 3. The Empress, which is a perfect card to be pulling right now for Imbolc and for inviting the sun and light back into your life and back into the earth and just revitalizing everything with warmth. And light really does create such a beautiful energy. And with that energy comes fertile ground. So you're seeing more births in the baby world of all the animals, and you're seeing just an abundance of flowers and bees and butterflies, and everything's sort of just waking back up. And that's what this card is inviting you to do, is to wake back up to your fertile grounds that's within you, this beautiful energy that you have. You are completely full, you are compassionate, you are nurturing, and that's what you have to hone in, those like divine feminine skills. Bring them in and express them. But you don't have to just give your energy away, because if you give too much of your energy away to others, there's not a lot left for you. All you have to do is radiate in your energy, and others will be filled with light and love just as you are. The same with the sun. The sun's not extracting pieces of it and throwing it to earth so we can benefit. It just is, and we benefit in its light. And that's what this card is asking you to do. Rise into your power that's already within you, but try not to give so much of it away. Okay. What do you need to heal so you can feel whole? We have the 4 of Swords. I'm feeling if this is you might be a caregiver or a parent, and so there's a lot of energy you're giving out that you need to bring back in. The 4 of Swords is reminding you that it's okay to take a mental break, it's okay to take a physical break, it's okay to lay down your weapons and take a nap, essentially. So stop fighting, stop trying so hard, and take time for you. Maybe fall into some self-care and, go out into the sun. I do see this too. I do see a bird that's really, really bright and it's going down. So I feel like this light is coming in you instead of you bringing it out all the time. Like I said, you're just going to radiate it instead of throwing it out. And that will definitely help balance you, keep you in a serene state of being, and keep your cup full, essentially. This is a beautiful reading. What vision guides you forward? Ooh, we have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Very energetic, very forward moving. You might have a lot of ideas for the spring, for the new year. You might have a lot that's kind of been cultivating and brewing under the surface. It's time to be that creator that you are. That's why we see the Empress card for you. You are a creator. You're a nurturer. You have compassion. And so I'm definitely feeling like there is a moment for you to, whatever it is that's in your brain, to actually start creating and get it out there, get that energy out there. But it doesn't come unless you take time for yourself and rest, which is why we have the Four of Swords. What I love about each one of these cards is I see a red bird in them, each and every single one of them. And to me, that feels like the robin. And now they don't all look like a robin, but that's what I'm feeling. So very much of a beautiful song that you have to sing that is basically your self-expression, something about you that you want to give to the world without giving it too much, right? Again, it's just being you and being your light is when we can share in your light, rather than you draining yourself and your energy by throwing it out there to everyone. So a guidance from the Work Your Light Oracle, since we're talking about light, your message today is answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? And that's exactly what I was telling you. I definitely feel there's something that's brewing inside you that you've been wanting to do, and this is the opportunity to do it. It's a new year. It's a foundational year. Grow into your self-worth and your power and trust yourself. Take any breaks that you need to so that you can step away from things that aren't serving you for your highest good, and you will step into your true power and bring in this light and this beautiful vision of the world that you see that's perfect for you and honors you first, so that you can give to the world after that. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and also follow on Patreon, where I have tons more videos every Thursday for tarot readings. I'm sending you lots and lots of love and light, tons of magic your way. Happy Imbolc. Welcome to the start of spring, and namaste. Hello and welcome to those who picked card pile 2. We will be discussing what it is that you need to do to bring your light into the world. The first card is how can you rise into your power? Let's see. Oh, the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is asking you to kind of feel what energies you can offer to a world of the collective. Okay, so how can you bring your strengths, your emotions, your intuition to a collective environment, whether that's your workplace or your family or a relationship, or even just you and your vibration and this planet? How can you bring forth your light? And this is asking you to step into your own power, into your own well. And I'm also feeling like maybe there's something you need to do to work on your chakras to fill up each cup. So imagine you're a water fountain, and each one of your chakra system, or each one of your chakras are cups, and they need to be filled to its full capacity, so that none of them are empty. You're not pulling or straining or holding on too tight of something that's holding you back. So I'm also feeling like you can do a chakra cleansing meditation, which I have a video for. There's a lot of videos online that you can check that out, and just sort of bring in your own fullness back into your life. And that's how you will rise into your power, and honoring your emotions. If you are an emotional individual, to honor that, because it's okay to feel. And maybe that's something more in the sacral chakra that you can get centered on. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that energy that you have something to give, you have something to bring, and it's coming from you energetically or emotionally or intuitively. And that's how you can rise into your power. You might even be an empath, and that's a beautiful gift. So really learn how to honor that ability, because it can be very difficult. As a fellow empath, I'll definitely tell you, it can be really exhausting, and there are so many other things out there that can bring in a community for you. And I think that's what you need, is to find that community of people or an environment that serves you for your highest good and fills up your wells. Okay, the next card is, what do you need to heal so that you can find this personal power? The Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups, yeah, you're very an emotional individual, very much like me. And I'm feeling with the Seven of Cups, there are a lot of options presented to you all the time, and you're kind of overwhelmed. You don't really know which one to follow. So it's time to hone in your focus. So you need to heal. I think a lot of people are suffering now from ADHD, and that happens from social media. We don't have a lot of patience. We want to scroll through things really quickly. Ads bug us, like videos that are too long are quite annoying. And we need to sort of find that balance where we can calm down and hone in our focus and focus on one thing at a time. And I feel like that's what this card is asking you to do. So that's what you need to heal. You need to heal your lack of being centered and your lack of focus. And so that's just a little something for you to look into. So what vision guides you forward? What vision guides you forward so you can bring forth your light? We have the Two of Cups, you little emotional empath, you. The vision that guides you forward is complete balance. Harmony between opposites, harmony in this world between your material self, your 3D version of you, and your spiritual self. Stepping in and tapping into your higher self, and even ask your guides for help. I know a lot of people don't know how to ask for help from their guides, but I do spirit guide meditations, and I have one right now about power animals. So if you need a guide, check out those videos and learn who it is that you are connected to energetically who can help you. It could be your ancestors, it could be a power animal, you can even call upon the angels or even Jesus, okay, or Kuan Yin. But there's something here that needs to balance you and bring you in, and I definitely feel there's a partnership somewhere that needs balanced. So either in your family life or a relationship or your work life, but this is still very emotional, so it might just be within you that you need to hone in, and that's the vision that guides you forward, because you crave this balance, you crave this emotional stability that you can then create this harmonic community that you're a part of. And so hone in your focus, get balanced, get centered, a union of opposites to create a community of light, and that's your path. This is your opportunity, especially with this year, and especially as we keep ascending and growing into 5D consciousness. There's a beautiful interaction with you. It's just so emotional. I love it. Relax. Whew. Okay, what does your light oracle have to tell you? Oh, yes. Okay. That's why the tears are coming, because I can feel energetically there's something that you need to break down and let go of in order to rebuild, and that's why you got the crumbling. It's very much like the Tower in the tarot card. So something has to fall down in order for you to be the phoenix and rise from the ashes and be that light. So think about this, since we are in Imbolc and the sun is rising up out of the darkness, staying lighter longer, creating fertility and flowers and bringing about spring, we are destroying the darkness essentially with the light. And it's not like it's a bad thing, but whatever you have to let go of, whatever you have to crumble, you got to do it. And this is spirit just saying, hey baby, I've got your back and you're going to be okay. You just have to trust. And that's a huge thing, is to trust. You just have to take the leap of faith and jump and do some self-inquiry to see what it is that you're clinging on to, so that the darkness can fall and the flowers can bloom. All right, my love, I hope you enjoyed this tarot reading. Please like and subscribe and share this with your friends. I'm also on Patreon. I will do tarot videos every Thursday and other videos as well. I'm here to guide you, and I'm here to speak with you about anything. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment and I will respond to you. Lots of love and namaste. Lots and lots of good energy. Welcome, Cosmic Traveler. For those of you who picked card pile 3, here we are to discover what it is that your light is for this new year, for this master year, and for bringing light into the world. What can you do to rise into your power? What can you do to rise into your power? Page of Swords. So to step into your light, you've discovered that you can rise up out of any darkness, just as the sun is coming out of its basic hibernation from the winter, and all the animals and the plants are coming out of their hibernation from the winter, and the cold and the light is going to be so much brighter because we've gone through what might be a really dark time. And so whatever emotions that you've dealt with, if you went through a depressive spell, it's time for you to step out of that, and it's happening. You don't even have to force it. You just have to trust that you are. And the Page of Swords is inviting you to do such a thing. You can see the clouds are separating. And it's with intellect too, a sharp intellect, because we're bringing about the sword, which is our air energy, which is our mental energy. Because sometimes if we're bogged down with just all of our emotions, then that's when we want to bring the brain back in, because the brain could be like, hold up, we need to do something about this, something's wrong, alarm goes off, right? And so this is finding your courage, and your brain is finding that courage for you right now. The clouds are parting and you're stepping away from any darkness into your own light, and it's happening naturally. And you don't have to think, oh, I have to go get a therapist, I need ayahuasca, which I feel like I do. But you realize it's within you, and it's always within you. Spirit and God are always within you. You are a god, you are a goddess. Jesus says in the Bible that aren't ye gods? And I'm going to repeat that over and over again so you remember that you are a co-creator of your reality. And you are a God in your own right. It is your birthright. And as a God, you are a compassionate human being that has every right to be here. And you are a beautiful soul, and you have to remember that. And we all are, and we do forget that. And in our plight to become something that we're not, we might step on someone else or even ourselves. So it's good to tune into what it is that's shifting within you, and it's happening right before your very eyes. And that's how you can step into your power. Meditate, do some breath work, amplify it with some movement exercises. You're going to be just fine. So the second one is, this will help you understand why this is happening naturally, or maybe what steps you can take intellectually to find your courage and to step out of depression, would be, what do you need to heal in order to find this power? What do you need to heal? Okay, so it is emotion. That's what I told you. You're a little emotional. And that is why your brain is trying to step in. And sometimes it's okay to be super emotional, but then we can run away with that emotion like a raging river. And that's what the Queen of Cups is telling you. So I'm doing all the cards in the upright position, but what I'm feeling energetically right now is what you need to heal is your emotional state. And the card pile before you was a very emotional card pile as well, a very like empathic card pile, and I feel like you're kind of a mix. Like you're very intelligent and you're using your analytical thinking brain, and then every now and again you're dealing with emotions that you're unsure of, and maybe you're not comfortable with them. Maybe you need to cry and you never let yourself cry. Maybe you need to laugh or be free or dance, and you're rigid and you don't do that. I think you need to tune into your emotions. Maybe do some automatic writing or journaling or video to sort of get out what it is that's inside you. It's like all this energy that's swirling around you that needs to come out in order for you to step out of whatever it is you're feeling, so you can really tune into the light that's around you, the light that you are. What vision guides you forward? 6 of Wands. There is victory in your future. There is success. There's triumph. And I like this because you see the penguin down there and it's in the green grass. I always love that symbol because to me it feels like when you step out of your comfort zone, you're inviting in new energies. And these penguins are on grass instead of the snow, so they're like exploring new territory. And and it just feels like, you have the world at your fingertips. You have friends that are there. It's really a good creative energy. All right, you have a mix. You have swords, you have wands, and you have cups, and I feel like it's a really nice balance of like the pentagram, which is a connection of all the elements. And that's kind of the vision that guides you, is that you have that connection. You have the ability to triumph over anything. You're like a rhino spirit. You can burst through any obstacles and you can come out on top. And that's what you're doing right now. You're stepping out of that past crap into a new light. And it's perfect for this season. For Imbolc, it's perfect for the coming of bright sun. And I'm so excited for you, to be honest. This is great. So let's just see what the oracle, the light oracle, has. Let's just sort of tell you and sort of solidify this reading for you with like a little pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. I can't even get over how amazing tarot is. I'm just like, how when I get in flow, I can just really read them and really feel your energy. And then just these cards just are amplified and they just make perfect sense. And it's just really cool. Anyway, not that you needed to hear that, but pillar of light. And that's exactly what I was telling you. You are the light. It is within you. It's never left you. And you can, let's just do this now. So as it's rising within you, I'd like you to just take a deep breath in and feel like, let's just imagine that this is a pillar of light, okay? And I'm losing my light. This selenite is a pillar of light, okay? And it is stemming from the root chakra all the way out your crown chakra and into the cosmos, okay? And then the cosmos are shining down like perfect starlight back into your pillar of light. It's like your prana tube. It literally goes up and down the base of your spine, out your head, and into the stars. And I'd like you to imagine that light is just super bright up and down your spine. And take a deep breath in and just feel that light within you. Feel it. And then feel it expanding, stretching from your root all the way into the cosmos, and light trickling back down into your body, and just inviting fiery, beautiful light energy into all of your cells, out your fingertips and out your toes. And then shake it out and just say, thank you, that was amazing. That's a little mini exercise. To just imagine that this is you, bringing light into your life, expelling all the darkness, getting a hold of your emotions, and triumphing. Thank you so much for following along with this reading. I really do hope it helped you. Leave a comment if it did, or if you have any questions. Please like and subscribe. It really does help me out. Or follow me on Patreon for videos every week. Lots and lots of love to you. Namaste.